181 centimeters in terms of height, and his style is MMA. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MFN 15 once again. Let's get the action started. Jason, once again, opposite stances.
Dude, I was just about to say the same thing. My God, it's amazing.
It's good, man. Opposite style. I love Southpaw versus Orthodox fighters. That's fun. Both Orthodox, not so much fun. No, I don't care about
it. Just makes for some really heavy hits.
It really does. And you know what? These fighters are switching stances all the time, deferring and having different kinds of attacks coming from both sides. It makes sense to have different stances always, but we're getting closer and closer to the top 4 fights of the card as the action gets hotter and hotter inside that ring. Pardon me, cage.
Both these guys are bringing the pain, bringing the pressure. Abhishek looks like he's getting aggressive.
I mean, take a look at, firstly, just take a look at Pangal's physique. I mean, those legs, he looks like he's a running back in, American football.
He's gripped, bro.
Oh, that hurts.
Nice leg kick, just got him on the tail end with the foot, so not too much damage.
Yeah, the slap is the ones that you don't hear are the ones that do the worst damage. Abhishek Rana staying careful and calm.
Oh,
nice straight left landed by Abhishek Rana.
Both these guys are throwing some heavy shots, taking their time, finding the opening. Good check.
Good check by Abhishek Rana, and smiles immediately saying, you didn't get me. I like a little bit of camaraderie between these two men.
I mean, Neeraj needs to watch out. He needs to watch out Rana's left hand. He's not faced someone in the opposite stance as yet, and this could prove to be a little bit fatal here if he doesn't watch out.
That's usually the case with
I would like to see
Orthodox.
You guys, sorry to cut you off, but I would like to see a little bit more angle. They're both coming on very straight. They need to create a little bit more angles.
It's like two bulls hitting each other dead on. At this point, when they clash, they look like they're going to butt heads. No, but that's what we were saying. That's what happens when you face an Orthodox fighter, the attack, the left hand coming. But it's the same thing for Rana. The Orthodox shot coming, the straight right hand is something that he won't see coming either.
You won't see it, but trust me, you'll feel it.
Yeah. Both fighters just taking their time, posturing here. Nobody thinking of clinching or changing levels yet.
Both guys coming straight on, very straight attacks.
I like the way Pangal is throwing out his lead hand, that jab. He's always looking to find his range.
Oh,
very nice.
Look at that, left. Abhishek
beautiful.
left.
Immediately, he stiffened up instantly after that 1-2. Again, beautiful, fast jab.
Look at the way he's stinging.
Abhishek Rana has got some speed on those hands. Referee Jim Perdius making sure that Pangal keeps his hands closed. He's got his hands outstretched. Again, but you see the way he's stiffening up. He's standing straight as soon as Rana is stepping into the pocket. He needs to move away or cut a corner.
Right, that's exactly what I mentioned earlier. We need a little bit more side movements, angular movement. They're both coming straight on, which is making it kind of predictable.
Abhishek Rana, though, staying patient, looking for that shot again. Both men pawing at each other with the lead hand. I'd like to see if they could go to the body, fake to the body and then go upstairs with the rear hand.
Intelligent fighting here by Neeraj, not going to the ground. Look at that left hand. Abhishek's left hand is connecting.
But great takedown here, good timing on that shot. Gets a double, takes him to the ground, ends up in side control.
Abhishek's a great ground fighter. He's a judo black belt, so he knows how to get back to his feet.
He's got great hips, and you can see already he's trying to posture up. He's using that headlock to try and get up, but I think Neeraj Pangal's got his hands clasped around. It's going to be a little difficult.
Oh man, look at that brute strength.
Straight to the ground into side control.
Wonderful takedown. Way to maintain the top position, even though you're in a bad spot. Rana had his neck. That's the only choice he had. Pure strength, but only 30 seconds left in the round. Let's see what he can do with it.
Now, reversal. Oh, the cage. If there was no cage there would have been a reversal, but he managed to reverse it anyway and gets into that top position.
Tides turn really fast here at MFN. Abhishek Rana trying to score the half guard. He's got his neck stuck.
That's what I was saying earlier. Abhishek's ground game is very good. judo black belt is a big deal.
I mean, hang on, guillotine attempt here, but he's...
Abhishek's a black belt in judo, holding his position, even though he got taken down. Great fight, great round, but Abhishek's ground game is much better, I think.
No, you're right, because you could see the way he was composed. He didn't panic for a second when he was in that guillotine attempt.
Well, Abhishek came
And
in as a
it's-
surprise to Neeraj Pangal here.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights here. You can see Pangal landed some good shots there. But Abhishek Rana had control of this fight initially. He landed the better shots. He landed the combinations that caught Pangal here. Landed some good shots. Pangal was a little weak in the striking initially. You can see that 1-2. Abhishek certainly the cleaner striker between the two. Landed that, again, it's that southpaw curse. It's that straight left. Our orthodox fighters don't see that straight left coming. But that slam takedown picked him up in the air and boom, straight to the mat. That was fun to watch, but the reversal from Abhishek was just incredible. Turns it around and brings it back. It's shaping up to be a great technical battle, Jason.
Very good fight. Both fighters doing a great job. Back and forth action. This is what it's all about, you guys. I'm excited for round number 2. But after that first fight from the girls' fight, I mean, everything else just seems kind of slow, right?
No, after we saw Azizov bounce around like a rocket,
I think
everything seems slow.
after we saw Arshian Menon. I mean, talk about all the fights.
No, after Ashik Menon, I went a bit silent though.
Abhishek's doing a great job with that lead jab.
Man,
The right hand coming straight down the middle, followed by a nice left.
And I love the fact that he's using feints. He's using feints constantly, keeping Pangal on his feet. He's using feints, he's looking up. I wish he'd throw feint to the body a little more and go upstairs with that straight left, because he's found a lot of success with that straight left. He's also moving out of the way of the counters of Pangal very, very easily. So he's seeing it coming at this point.
Oh, that's for sure a good observation, though. Pangal doing a good job with the leg kicks. His distance with those leg kicks. He doesn't want to come close to Abhishek. You can see that.
Very true, Jason. I think he's realized he's got a little bit of respect for the power of Rana at this point.
Yeah, but Abhishek's ground control. That's the main thing. That's the main reason why he's not coming in.
Well, time will tell if it needs to go to that. If Abhishek manages to catch him on the feet, he might have to switch. And
I
take this
actually
fight to the
know
ground.
Abhishek from back in the day, and he was purely a judo fighter, purely a grappler. But to see him be able to strike like
man, he's
this,
come leaps
improved
and bounds.
dramatically.
Jason, you were there cornering him.
Oh! He caught him.
No, that was a slip, guys. Relax.
No, hang on.
Oh!
No, hang on. He caught him. That was not a slip, my friend.
Oh.
He caught him. That was a takedown. Look at that reversal.
That's what I'm saying. As soon as Abhishek hits the ground, he gets position.
Oh, hang on. Abhishek got caught with that 1-2. And immediately, look, again, those hips on Abhishek. He got caught with that jab. He got coming in.
Bin Singh, right from the second the bout started, Neeraj needs to be wary of that left hand that Abhishek brings in. He's trying to hit the bullseye.
No, Neeraj walked into that jab, and then Abhishek followed up with that
It
straight
looked like a
left.
slip to me, but we'll just leave it at that.
No, man.
It's more than 3 left hands that Abhishek has landed.
No, Abhishek's had fantastic success with that left.
And he's not a boxer, he's not a striker. We know that he's a judo guy. And Jason, you were there cornering him at his debut.
Yeah, I remember that. It was a good fight. I was really happy when he won.
And that's the funny part. That's the evolution of the sport. He understood that he's a judoka, but took it up a notch and learned his striking, and it's up to par. You can see how well he's doing now.
It just comes with the evolution of the sport, man. Basically, how did MMA start? It was basically a combination of judo versus wrestling, wrestling versus karate,
Muay Thai
basically
versus-
styles versus styles.
Exactly.
But now they've all morphed into one style, which is kind of MMA.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of pure athletes coming into the sport anymore. But, we always saw, when Ronda Rousey jumped into the scene, when guys like Karo Parisian came onto the scene, who were pure judokas, they had a significant impact.
Jason, throwing it back to 2017 when Abhishek Rana made his debut, he walked into that fight as an underdog.
Absolutely.
Just like today.
Absolutely, and he won because I trained him and he listened to my advice.
But watching his jab has been so impressive here. And the way he's hiding that left hand, it's sneaky the way it's coming up. He's not
doing a good
throwing it
job.
over and over. A lot of fighters tend to find success with a certain strike and start spamming that attack and become predictable. But the way he's throwing it, it's sneaky. So Neeraj Pangal doesn't know when that's coming, and that's keeping him slightly on the back foot. Beautiful counter right hook by Pangal there. Again, tries to get the takedown, but Abhishek just beautifully slips out of that.
Oh!
Cracked him with the counter, but wait a minute.
Oh,
He
man.
recovered.
Oh!
Now he's hurt again.
Oh!
Big knee. Was that illegal?
It's illegal.
1 second. Was that a legal knee?
That looked illegal.
1 second. That was a
That knee.
that was a
knee,
legal knee.
That knee.
No,
That-
hang
well,
on. Is
We'll
that-
have to.
No, we need to see the replay of that immediately.
That knee was illegal, I think.
Hang on, let's take a look at the replay because I know he was stumbling. I know he was on the ground. Let's take a
Well,
look at that
of late,
replay.
The rules have changed as well. Let's look at the action.
hang on a
replay.
second. Bang!
Oh.
No, that's
That
legal.
was legal.
That's legal. His hands were up in the air.
Just in time,
Just-
last second.
But you know what? That was the wherewithal. That was the tenacity, and that's when he knew his opportunity came. He caught him with that knee, and he shut his lights off.
I bet
Man,
he's-
that's a little bit of but that's part of the fight game, It's
And he had a
adrenaline.
reason to do that, obviously.
I
There
bet
could be
he's
some
gonna-
bad blood
There
somewhere.
has to be some
Guys,
bad blood.
I bet he's going to ask for a rematch with the winner of the next fight.
Digambar Singh Rawat will
Of
fight
course,
Abdul
you
Kahaf
know.
next. No, that's going to be an interesting fight, but that was...
What a
Fantastic.
What a fantastic
Can we
fight here by Neeraj Pangal.
Let's take a look at that replay once again. We can take a look at the last strike. Okay, this was the shot that... Just the replay of the knee. Not full highlights, just the knee. Just the knee, not the full highlights. Please. People are waiting. Okay, while we wait for the replay.
Oh.
Okay, that was the end. Now watch the knee. His hands were in the air. It was clean, and the referees are just double checking. Herb Dean all over the action, making sure, along with Jim Perdius, that they got the decision right. And honestly, that was a fantastically timed rail. But let's go quickly to Jared Kyle inside the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rev Jim Perdius called a stop to the fight after 3 minutes and 55 seconds of round 2, declaring the winner by knockout, Neeraj Pangal.
What a fantastic win here for Neeraj Pangal. What an excellent fight here.
Man, oh man, that was a fight. I mean, I saw the wave. There was a little bit of controversy towards the end, whether that knee was legal, but no. Referees, all the three referees,
This
Jim
is action
Perdius,
sports. You blink, you miss. Everything happens in
Jim
nanoseconds.
Perdius, Herb Dean, they all came over to check if that was clean, but it was fair. It was a legal strike. Congratulations, Neeraj
Well,
Pangal.
that's a fight that will let people talk about. Let's move on to the next lightweight battle, which for sure is going to be banger. We've got Abdul Kahaf in the blue corner, making his debut tonight, and he's taking on Digambar Singh Rawat in the red corner. Again, another graduate of MFN Contenders 2023. This man is to watch out for, Abdul Kahaf. I saw him clearing the entire division at MFN Contenders, and I'm a fan. I'm a Digambar Rawat fan as well,
Yeah,
but honestly, it's amazing.
But let's quickly take a look at the main event of the evening while we prepare for the next fight. The bantamweight title fight between Chungring Koran and Kantaraja Gasa. This is the fight for the ages. This is the fight we've been waiting for. It's coming up, ladies and gentlemen. So tune in to Disney Hotstar or make it to the arena right now as we will head towards the main event, slow and steady. Don't miss out on this one, ladies and gentlemen. We have tons of action coming up only at Matrix Fight Night 15. I mean, the way that fight ended previously was just, Let's quickly go inside the cage to Salil for the fight interview.
Brother,
जब पूरी पब्लिक चिल्लाने लग जाती है और जब खून दिखने लग जाता है तो लोगों को लगता है फाइट कैसे लगी। इसी के लिए लोग एमएफएन आते हैं देखने के लिए, ऐसा एक्शन देखने के लिए आते हैं। अंदर आप कुछ बोलना चाहते हो, आई नो बहुत सारे लोगों को, तो भाई स्टेज इज योर्स।
सबको यहाँ के सपोर्ट करने के लिए थैंक यू। आयशा मैम, थैंक यू फॉर गिविंग दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी। आई थिंक आई डिड ए ग्रेट जॉब। मैं दिगंबर सिंह राउत को कॉल आउट करता हूँ अपने रिमैच के लिए।
दिगंबर को कॉल
फाइट में उसका लकी पंच था, हार गया था मैं, बट अब की बार नहीं होगा, लक उसका साथ नहीं देगा।
तो अगर
मेरी नजरें वही है, दिमाग वही है मेरा। एक बार सबको देखना जो सपोर्ट करने। आशा मैम, रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ दिगंबर के साथ रीमैच करा दो एक बार, वो आज तक की सबसे बेस्ट फाइट होगी। और मेरे पिताजी पहली बार फाइट देखने आए, उनके सामने हार नहीं सकता था। और मैंने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में बोला था एमएफएन केज मेरा घर है।
और घर में आके मालिक तो आप ही बन गए सर, अच्छी बात हो गई, बहुत बड़ी फाइट कर ली आप लोगों ने। ताली हो जाए सर के लिए एक और।
I will smash him. दिगंबर, come for next fight, come for rematch.
अभी बोल दिया है, दर्द पत्थर की लकीर में लिख दिया है। वेल डन भाई। And that exactly is what the action is all about. Calling in everyone and making sure the